Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 3 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Jameson Taillon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
All right, ready to go here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a foul ball. That one missed.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
That's too low. It's 2-2. On the ground to third. Shaw. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one ripped. Fair ball. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. The rise stands at first with one out. That to right. Suzuki makes the catch for the out. And there's two down. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So one hit is all they get, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Fly ball center field. Merrill. And out number one on the grab. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Out towards left center. Reaching down, makes the catch. And half up to him.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the 1-0.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2's the count.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after one. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Tayo back to work. Just missed. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, one away.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Rips that one to right. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. That one fouled off. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And there's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One out, base is empty. That one hit to right. He's got it. And there are two down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that
ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. The pitch. That one just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count's full.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab. And there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. Little chopper rolls foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. One out and a runner at second here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Tatis waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one ripped into right. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Now Machado up here. He's 0 for 1.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Shaw zips it to first. Machado is out. That ends the frame. Padres leave a pair, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Darvish delivers. Swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for you, Darvish. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Merrill. That's out to center field. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Bogarts who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Up the middle, Swanson. Fires over to first. Bogart's retired. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there, and it one-hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
On the ground, and a foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki squeezes it, and that is that. Padres leave 1, still no score. Bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Rolled slowly to first. O'Hearn. And he takes it himself for the out. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner. 0-1. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to O'Hearn. And that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one's in there. It's 0-1. That's in there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that extends the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a foul ball.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Tayo back to work. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. That's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Fermin takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. On a line out towards center. Crow Armstrong pulls it in on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Tatis, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This to third, and foul ball. Next one in the dirt. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-2.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Arise into box again. Takes a strike. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis after it. He's got it. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Tatis brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. Cubs leave one, and it remains 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Manny Machado. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Shota Imanaga up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Keller, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one, because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That's hard hit on the line. Hat pulls it down, and there's one down. Jackson Merrill digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Line drive. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice line drive to the whole side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Bogarts measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Aruba. On the outside corner, 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and he kept him in it even though he's in line. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down now, and here is Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2. Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And a slider misses down and away.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Into the corner, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Bush, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing.
Outside.
Their season is on the line, and they know it.
And a 1-1. On the ground to the left.
No,
and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So here's Horner now. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Happ in the box now, takes strike one. Horner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Gavin Sheets. Now left-hand bat.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. That just misses, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Now, Freddie Fermin, both 2 in this one. Left field, Hat moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch inside. The count now 2 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That gets by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Luis Ariz stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hat sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes Manny Machado. And that's outside. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the late stages of game 3. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Just missing there. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Jackson Merrill in the San Diego on deck circle. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, bases full. And now here is Jackson Merrill, 1 for 3. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that's outside.
That's
really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the bump, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now here is Carson Kelly. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Estrada checks over to first, and he's back. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Inside, just missed. On the ground, right side. Horner tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Shaw can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next offered in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And it's through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Just off the outside corner. And to count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. One hit, one left. On to the ninth now in game 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Kittredge. Well, one-run game. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Off the mark there. Ball one. Kittredge, a righty that throws with power. 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. On the ground, could be two. Looks to second, that's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one missing inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just misses there. And it remains 2-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Just misses with that one. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
With the tying run and scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill on the move to the gap, reaching for it and brings it in. So it's their last chance in this one. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
No ball.
Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. And there's the strike. Suarez is just one strike away.
If you're a hitter, you can't go back to the dugout and say, man, I should have hit that pitch. You got to say, you know what, he made a great pitch, but next time up, he's going to make a mistake, and I'm going to be on it.